whether we like it or not, but at times we come across such managers whom we do not admire and who make our working life difficult. Do you think that leaving your job every time when you come across such managers who are difficult to deal with is really a possible solution? Of course not. So what to do in this kind of situation, how to deal with difficult or bad managers is the agenda of this video. To know the solution, stay tuned till the end of the video. Now let's get started. To arrive to the solution, we'll categorize these kind of managers in two categories. Number one are the types of managers who are extremely negative human beings and they use employees just to vent out their anger and to satisfy their ego. But you need to understand one thing, that you cannot make such people happy. If by any chance you are able to make them happy, then in the next moment they will find something else to vent out their anger. Basically, they are frustrated and negative human beings and there is no way that you can work happily with them. Please find your way out of such managers as early as possible because you cannot grow under them. Here you need to understand one more thing. You are not a tree who cannot move. If you are continuously unhappy because of the behavior of your reporting manager, then simply plan your move out at the earliest. Otherwise, working with them will negatively impact your self-confidence because they will make you feel that you are good for nothing, which is not true. Now let's talk about the managers who fall in second category. They are the types of managers who are very strict. At times they micromanage their team members. They do excessive follow-up. They expect you to adhere strict timelines and may call you even before or after office hours. But overall, they are good human beings and believe in delivering the outcome no matter what. If you are working with such kind of managers, then the good news for you is that you still have lot of hope to grow and shine under them, and here I am sharing few ways to deal with such managers. To deal with such managers, number one thing which you have to focus on, that is understand their working style and behavior. As an HR and employee both, one thing which I noticed that most employees are not able to understand the behavior and working style of such managers, which creates a lot of issues. As an example, if you have been assigned a task and your manager expects you to deliver a kind of work which he does not need to fine-tune, basically he expects you to deliver a quality work. But on the other hand, if you are submitting a kind of work on which he needs to spend another 1 hour to make it look presentable or to double check the data which you have submitted, then it is surely going to piss him off. Similarly, there are few managers who are very strict about the timelines, and to ensure that you adhere those timelines, they will follow up with you every now and then. So in this kind of situation, rather than getting irritated, frustrated or cribbing about such behavior of your reporting manager, one of the best possible solution is that you should be proactive enough to reach out to your manager to give the update before he starts following up with you. Basically, you need to understand the working style and behavior of your reporting manager so that you can adapt yourself accordingly as early as possible, which will help you to establish a connect between both of you. And once that connection is established, believe me, you both will be walking on the same road and will share a healthy relationship. Now let's talk about the second important thing which you have to focus on, which will help you to deal with such managers, and that is documentation. I really cannot stress enough how important it is to document your conversation with your reporting manager regarding the task which you have to do, outcome which you have to achieve through those tasks, and timelines by when you have to submit those tasks. And make sure that you always document these things at your workplace. Number one, to-dos. Always share your to-dos in writing with your reporting manager at the beginning of the day so that he is aware about your schedule, and prioritize your work as per the delivery timeline. This one habit will really help you in two ways. Number one, your reporting manager will be aware of your schedule and will assign a new task to you accordingly. Number two, if you ever get into such kind of discussion with your reporting manager where he asks you what were you doing on that day or why that task was not completed on so and so day, then you will have data to support which will clarify what were you doing on that day and how much time did you spend on each activity. Otherwise, if it is not written somewhere, then chances are there that you yourself will not be able to recall what were you doing a week before. And do not make a mistake to think that it is childish behavior to write your to-dos every day and share it with your reporting manager. Believe me, this one habit will really take you far on the path of professionalism, as it will help you in multiple ways. Number one, it will help you to remember and ensure that no task is missed. Number two, it will set a transparency between you, your reporting manager, and your team members. Number three, it will serve as a document for all the future related work. Another important thing which you should document, that is MOM, that means minutes of meeting. Whenever you do any kind of one-on-one or group discussion with your reporting manager, make sure that you document the conversation in a form of MOM, which should include tasks which you have to do, outcome which you have to achieve, and timelines by when you have to deliver those tasks. And share this document with your reporting manager within 24 hours of the meeting so that you both are on the same page and there is no ambiguity. Now let's move towards the third important point which you should focus on. But before that, I want to know your feedback. Are you finding this video informative, helpful, yes or no? If yes, then like the video, share your thoughts in the comment section. Share this video with those people in your network who are currently dealing with bad or difficult reporting managers so that you can help to them. And do subscribe to the channel to know about job interview tips, career guidance, and latest HR trends. Now let's talk about third important point which you have to focus on, and that is goals, concerns, and challenges. Here I'm not talking about your goals, concerns, and challenges, but I'm talking about goals, concerns, and challenges of your reporting manager. Here you need to understand one thing: no manager can work independently. He surely needs the help of his team members to deliver any kind of work. So in any case, his work is going to come to you, but the key to grow lies in if he assigns that work to you and then follow up at each step to know the work progress, and then finally fine tunes your work before sharing it with the seniors. Or you proactively reach out to your manager to offer your help to complete the task which will help him to achieve his goals. If you are aware about the goals and the challenges of your reporting manager at the workplace, what are his KRAs, KPIs, and help him to achieve those goals and kill the challenges, then your growth will happen 2 to 3 times faster. And it is not about buttering your reporting manager at all, but it will happen because of 3 reasons. Number one, if you help your reporting manager to achieve his goals, then during the process of achieving the goals, you will learn what is required in terms of skills, knowledge, how any task has to be done to get to the next level, and that will be an advantage in your growth. Number two, you will automatically gain the confidence of your reporting manager because you will come across as an employee who's ready to take the responsibilities for next level, and that will surely help you in the long run. Number three, you will come across as a professional who has hunger to learn, who has willingness to learn new things and takes initiative, which is a key to grow in any organization. Another important thing, if you are currently dealing with bad or difficult reporting manager, then do not get anxious or depressed. Rather think it that way, that your bad reporting manager is actually preparing you for your future role. Because as you will grow in your career, you will have to deal with all kind of team members, stakeholders, and even customers. Few who will be easy to handle and few who will be extremely difficult to handle. And at that time, you will have no choice but to deal with them in a successful way. So your current bad or strict reporting manager is actually helping you to deal with difficult personalities in the future. And following these 3 points will help you immensely to develop a healthy relationship with your strict manager. Another important thing, if you wish to know if it is a right time for you to change the job or you should continue in the same organization, then watch this video. And if you wish to learn how to crack any job interview, watch this playlist.